And no questions, except one. Deal or no deal? Good evening, Westwind. Thank you very much. And a very good evening to you. Yes, it's our double deal week. We're back again with you and delighted to be back with you. We had a fantastic game this afternoon. It was fascinating. You missed it? Oh, no, it was really, really good. It was Daz who was sitting in this chair in front of the pound table. And Daz came with an incredibly aggressive style. And I think it's fair to say it was all a front. He dealt at just under £20,000. It was the right deal at the right time for the right reason, because he wanted the money so his two daughters could buy a pony. So the tough guy had a big heart, and it was a fascinating game. And no doubt, once again, we are going to have another fascinating game. Everything else is absolutely the same in the Dream Factory. We've got the same components, and the product that we're going to be manufacturing is hopefully a life-changing sum of money rather than a life full of regrets. It's about risk, reward and attitude. And, of course, 22 identical sealed boxes. We don't know where the money is. You can follow it on the game board from the 1p all the way to the $250,000, and nobody has had that yet. So now it's time to select the player who on this Tuesday night in our special week is going to be answering that all-important question, deal or no deal? Will it be bonanza or bust for Joe? Would you please join me centre stage? Welcome. Ooh, the big step.
Very nervous.
Oh, you leave the comfort of the West Wing.
I know, it's really scary. Really scary. But I'm here now, so I'm ready for it.
How many shows have you been?
This is my 25th show.
25.
So I have been a little while, yeah.
So you've already invested heavily in this. Who's been missing you while you've been with us?
Well, no, actually, Mash has been with me, so quite a while.
This is your chap, Mash
yeah,
is here.
there he is.
Hi, Mash. Hi.
So he's come down, but I have missed him, yeah, and I've missed my mum as well very much, because she only lives very close to me, so but I've been calling her every night.
And where is home? Ipswich.
I'm originally from London, but our family moved to Ipswich about 7 years ago, so I've been there for about 5 years.
Tell me all about you, then.
Well, as I say, I'm originally from London, moved to Ipswich. I work in Colchester for a sign company. I design and make sort of graphics and logos for different companies. I consider myself quite a lucky person. I've done quite a lot of travelling.
Are you quite an adventurous person?
I would say so, yeah. I do like it. I like the adrenaline. I've done bungee jumps and skydiving and things like that, so, yeah, definitely.
And this is a big adventure.
Oh, this is huge, absolutely huge. I can't believe it, it's crazy. But it's all good. Very excited.
And what have we got here?
The first thing is a picture. This is a picture of me and my nephew on his first birthday. My sister's actually married to a guy who's in the army. They were stationed over to Germany last September, so they've gone over there for 3 years. We went over there for his birthday and missed him like crazy.
What's his name?
Bradley.
Bradley.
So that's the first one. The second thing is a Buddha. This is what my mum gave me. She told me to sit him on the box like that and rub his belly occasionally through the show. And that is going to bring me the luck.
Ron, she's brought a model of you.
He hasn't got a beard, does he?
No, you're quite right. He hasn't got a beard. So you want him sitting there, do you?
Yeah, I want him sitting there, and occasionally I'll just give him a bit of a rub and see what happens.
Is that what she does to you, Mash? Got a target?
Not really, no. I'm just going to see what happens, so...
See how it unfolds?
Absolutely.
OK. I need you, please, to confirm that you chose box number 2 at random before the show.
I did.
It is sealed by the independent adjudicator, who is the only person who knows where all the money is. But, of course, that's why you're sitting there, because now you're going to go and find it.
I am. I
And,
am.
Joe, after all the time you've invested here, I hope, A, you enjoy the show, but B, you are a big, big winner. Good luck, Joe.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck to you.
Thank you. Right, God, guys. Ashok, please, number 5.
Ashok, will you get us underway, please, with box number 5?
Good luck to you, Joe.
Thank you. Oh,
The 4th
very good.
number in the Power 5.
It's okay. Joe, please, number 10.
Joe to Joe.
Here we go. I hope it's a good one, as promised.
Thank you.
All right, lovely, come on.
Amy, number 4, please.
We had this happen once before, where in the opening round, somebody decimated all of the big numbers. Let's not have that happen again. Ooh, box 4, please. Thank you, Amy. We needed that.
Frank, please, number 8.
I'll do my very best for
Frank.
you, Joe.
Thank
As
you.
you
Copy
know.
Amy, not the first 2. Oh, dear me. You've got a red fetish.
I have. It's all going to change. It's all going to change.
Well, you've still got the big one there, but don't find it now.
No. Alan, number 6, please.
Alan, welcome to the game.
Thank you, Noel.
We want to remember your first show for all the right reasons. You've got so many blues to aim at. Please produce one.
I'll do my best. Good luck.
Thank you.
I hope it's blue.
No.
God.
5,000. What an extraordinary opening round. It could have been worse. You could have lost the $250,000.
Could have been worse.
But that was a bit punishing.
It was a bit harsh. Never mind.
Oh. Well, it looks horrible.
Yeah. It does a bit. Wait till a few rounds later, it'll be okay.
Well,
be a great board.
But he might just make an offer now so that you go.
You never know.
Maybe just before he gets in, just have a thought from Mally, who's come back. Mally from the Deal or No Deal Hall of Fame.
Hey, Noel.
How you doing?
All right, sir, thanks.
Mally's Law. I remember it well. You introduced it, and the principle was you ask the player what they had in their box previously,
Yeah.
and then you go for something different. So if they've had a lot of reds, then you think a blue is imminent, and the flip side.
Yeah.
And it worked for you. How much did you get?
I went away with 54 grand, Noel. But I had I believed, and I had the 250 in my box, and it's all about having the belief sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that may be your day.
OK, so Joe needs belief.
She needs belief. Oh, and by the way, I've got my same lucky top on what I played in as well on that day to fetch.
I'm going to give
whoever's
you a
in the
rub
chair.
later.
You know.
I'll talk to you again in a minute. Here we go. First link with you-know-who. Good evening. Here we are with Joe. Lovely Joe. What a lovely mover. Absolutely horrible, horrible thought. The mental image of this.
dear.
Do you know why you did so badly?
Why is that?
Because he unbuttoned his shirt, lay back and rubbed his belly for good luck.
Oh, no. Yeah, not a good...
It's Said he was beaten this afternoon, but he's going to apply Mally's law, so he's going to win this evening. And it's £810.
Understandable with the round I've just had.
Well, it was a bit distraction
It was a
derby,
little
wasn't
bit,
it?
yeah. Understandable, but you can ask me the question.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do sweeping and
No,
analysis.
we
or
don't need
whatever.
it. Not yet.
£810. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you, Joe.
Come on then! Come on, everybody! Right.
So you
Okay.
gave him a little rub there.
I did.
So let's prove that things can get Buddha.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Ryan, number 16, please.
Ryan,
Definitely blue.
is it?
Yeah.
Good man. Thank
feel
you.
it.
Please deliver. Dear, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Get it over to the left-hand side.
Okay. Ron, number 1, please.
Ron?
Should I rub or not?
Yeah, give it a little rub. Go on.
Thank you.
Not too much. We don't want to fire.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bianca, please, number 12.
This is absolutely vital, Bianca. East wing, belly rubbing. West wing, belly rubbing. Come on, guys. Come on, rub. And you lot, come on. Rub. We'll see you the other side of the break. Come on, let's have some rubbing for victory.
Hi, I'm Morris. I kept it real and said no deal to £101,000. Now let's take a trip down memory lane. Remember this, it's Mally's Law on Channel 4.
Today, Deal or No Deal welcomes Mally.
Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy, that no. Oh. I don't think you can never, ever get the same box twice.
You're working on the principle. He had the £250,000 last game. He can't have it a second time.
That's what I'm working on.
Pound. £1. What on earth is the banker thinking? He's never come up against anybody like you with this gameplay. He thinks you've been lucky and nothing more.
Well,
£3,300. £6,900. Deal or no deal?
no deal, sir.
Everything that is now happening is based upon the enduring presence somewhere out here of £250,000. Maybe the reason we haven't seen the 250 so far is you've got it. You have manoeuvred this game to the point that the banker would now like to offer you £54,000.
That's nice, that.
£54,000 in real money. Deal or no deal?
It's a deal.
We now want to find the £250,000 to prove you have done an epic deal. Find the £250,000. No! In this box, all along,
Never.
there is £250,000.
Sorry to me.
You had it all along, Mally. You had the £250,000. But you did the right deal at the right time for you. Welcome back to Joe's game. I'm gonna talk to Mally in a moment, but let's remain totally focused. We are not there yet in a game that at the moment feels as if it's going horribly, horribly wrong. We just don't want to touch a red, Joe. We're rubbing our tummies. We're rubbing our tummies, and Bianca's rubbing the box. We're going there still?
We are still going there, yeah.
OK,
please.
the Buddha rub better produce a blue. Thank you.
It will. Definitely blue, Joe.
Yep. OK. Well, we sustained some damage there, but nothing too disastrous after that appalling opening round. Mally, I know from what you said after the show how much that decision at 54,000 meant to you.
Without a doubt, Noel. Over a year ago, when I applied for Deal or No Deal, I was actually living in a derelict building. My electric was getting cut off. I owed my rates. I've paid my rates now, by the way. So that was the first thing I had to do. It's got me a little bedsit. I'm in a bedsit land now, and everything's going fantastic. I came here with absolutely nothing in my pocket, and that's the God's honest truth. And to be offered the 54 grand at that stage, you know, that has really, really turned my life around.
Having painted that picture, some of those lower offers that you declined required quite a bit of bravery, really.
Yeah, the highest offer I got at one stage was about 6.5 grand, I do believe, about 6,700. You've got to go for it. And look at the blues, look at the reds. You've got more blues than reds. It's all about odds, Noel. Do you know what I mean? It's about weighing the odds up.
But in every sense of the word, before you came here, you had your back to the wall.
Oh, big style, yeah. The Indians was chasing me big style. You know what I mean? They had the bow and arrows out, believe you me. I was ducking and diving, you know. But, you know, it's not all about... It is about the money at the end of the day, you know. It was to pursue my dream. But it's about the friendship and the people that you do meet, you know what I mean? The website's got nearly 200 people on it now, all former contestants. They all keep in touch. We've had 3 reunions now, do you know what I mean? And it's absolutely fantastic, you know what I mean? And it does open a few little doors for you.
Mally, when we get the offer, I'm going to ask your advice and your view as to what it's going to be, because she's taken a real pasting in that first round.
Yeah.
He is in super gloat mode, but that's a very, very inspirational view of life in that chair.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll be coming back
Absolutely.
one day saying how much a huge sum of money that you got
Yeah, I think so.
helped your life. Does he need another rub before we hear what it is? Hi. We did out-rub you, yeah? OK, he says he made a big mistake with Mally in that game, and he's not going to repeat it with you. He thinks you ought to pack it in now for £7,500. £7,500. Before I ask Joe, what do you think to it?
It's a very, very good offer at that stage, isn't it? 7.5 grand.
Yeah.
Very good offer. But it's still out there, isn't it? And 75 grand, good safety net. 35, good safety net. You know?
Yeah. It is a good offer. It is. It's
is.
very, yeah, much more than I thought.
Yeah, I think you're moving into a more positive position now.
Can I ask the guys what they think of that
Absolutely.
offer, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Joseph?
7,500. The banker is still throwing his money around like a man with no arms. I mean, it's a paltry offer and it doesn't even bear thinking about.
OK. No, I'm ready for the question, please.
£7,500, Joe. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you.
Come on, everyone! Right. OK. 3 blues. 3 blues.
Yeah, all blue round. That'd be a good
All blue round
idea.
would be great. Chrissy, number 3, please.
Good luck, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Melanie, number 11, please.
Good luck, my angel.
Thank you. Eileen, number 20, please.
Excellent time. for an all-blue round. And wouldn't it be perfect, Eileen, if you just whacked out the 1p?
I'd love to whack out the 1p.
Thank you. Joseph, what do you think now?
I think, wow.
Blue round, perfect timing.
Excellent.
How do you feel?
Really good.
You're glowing now, aren't you?
Much, much better. Mash, what do you think?
I think it's superb.
It's pretty good, doesn't it?
Well done.
I wonder what it's going to be. 7.5 was a very, very good offer. Debbie, where do you think he's going to go now?
He's got to more than double that now with that board.
Could be. Ashok, what do you think?
Well, I think it should be somewhere around 17 to 20,000.
Somewhere in that band, Yvonne?
I think about 13. I don't think he'd go really high.
Guarantee one thing. This is going to start with a big sigh and a very low voice. I was right. Well done, Joseph, you've scored. He says he hates two things in life. One, an all-blue round, and two, your advice. Three, he's looking forward to your game.
So am I.
It was an excellent round. She's going to pop in another one like that in a moment, so hurry up. Oh, he said, I resist being pressurised by the room. 12,500.
Right, you can ask me the question.
Straight away?
Absolutely.
Whoosh. 12,500. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Okay.
Come on, guys!
Okay, you were jolly quick there. Just a word of caution, don't get carried away with the game. Remember, it's real money.
I know.
Do remember,
I do.
it is real money.
I do.
Okay.
Nessie, number 14, please.
It's got to be blue. I've had 9 horrible reds on the trot, so for you, I've got to pull out a blue.
Wouldn't it be great if we had another all-blue round? He would have to take her incredibly seriously. Thank you. 1,000, that's all right. Fine. Good as blue. Good as blue. Now you've got 5 blues you could hit, and we don't mind if you hit the 10,000. Better not to, but it's not a disaster.
Scott, 13, please.
Hiya, Scott. Go on. Let's have another really epic round. Yeah!
Okay.
Please find another low one. I cannot wait for the next phone call. I'm going to love every second of it. He is on the edge of agony here.
Right. Lee, 17, please.
Lee, we are so close after his arrogance at the beginning and the disappointment of losing 2 big numbers in the opening round. We are so close to breaking his confidence. Lee, you're going to break his confidence. You're going to break the seal. That's after this break.
Oh, no.
Welcome back to Joe's game, on the verge of being an incredible game. This has to be blue. It mustn't be 75,000, $250,000. It mustn't be one of the other reds. OK, it could be 10 grand, Lee. We'll allow you 10 grand. We would love it to be blue. Thank you.
Blue, blue, blue.
Blue, 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 blue.
Yeah! asked him to open it. Wow. Oh.
Turned around a bit now, like I said.
Started with a serious kicking in the opening round, bruises everywhere, and now, woo, fantastic. How are you feeling, Masha?
Brilliant.
Your voice is getting higher. Hey, that's good. Cool. Mally, is this memory lane for you?
Believe it or not, I had 10 pence left, 100 quid left, 250, the 250 grand, and the 20. It's deja vu. Oh. Joe, deja vu. You know, it's spooky, innit?
Yeah.
You know, it really is spooky.
Somehow you make it even spookier. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm so pleased for you. So pleased. Oh, that was such a mistake, the 12.5. Is he going to run the risk? Is he going to run the risk again? Hello. Yeah, I mean, 12.5 grand at that point wasn't the greatest idea you've ever come up with. That's my considered opinion. I think he made a mistake. I think the agony goes on a little bit longer. He still thinks he can get you at a bargain price, to use his words, £18,000. 18,000. Joseph, you're the one who talks about derisory offers.
Yes, but he's the one that makes them. The average box there is about 50,000 if you average it all out.
Yeah.
50,000 a box. It should be somewhere around the 25 mark. But having said that, if, God forbid, you took out the 2 large ones and say 1 blue, you wouldn't see 18,000 again. But the board looks to me like it could stand another go.
There's another deal in this game, Joseph thinks. Who else thinks there's another deal in the game? Amy, another deal there?
Nice amount, but yeah, probably another one.
Mark?
Definitely another deal. I mean, to be honest, you can even take the 20 grand, the 10 grand and the 3 blue sets. There's a good chance there's another deal in there. But if 18 grand's enough for you, Joe, take it. If it's not, then me personally, I think there's another deal in that, definitely.
Ellie, what do you think?
I think there's another deal there as well. Even if you take the 250 out, you know, you've got to believe that you've got an high number in your box, haven't you, really?
Yeah.
You know, it's all about having that belief, innit? It's a once in a lifetime, innit? It's a once in a lifetime. It all depends, as your boyfriend says, who's a lucky guy, by the way. You know? He's had a rub. You know? It's how you... Seriously, it's how you feel, and it's what 18 grand can do for you, and you know,
yeah.
And there's the regret that if only.
It could go either way now, so I mean, if you take the money you can't lose, then you can't lose. You can lose a little.
I remember one thing that Peter said when he was here.
Yep.
And he said, if you're confused, then you should deal.
Yep.
And that's ringing through right now.
Okay,
so
that's what he said.
you can ask me the question, please. No.
He did also, on a number of occasions, point out you'll never get another opportunity to sit there and possibly win a life-changing sum of money. I'm not trying to lead you. It's your game. So you ready for the question?
No, not now.
I'm sorry, that's not meant to be my role.
No,
I'm not trying to make it
I know.
more difficult. I would caution you, I think anyone sitting in that chair has the right to be confused.
Yeah.
And the point of talking to people is to calm down and just think about it and try and introduce some logic to a random game. Follow your heart.
Yeah.
You may go away from here with a huge regret that you could have been our first ever quarter-millionaire. You could have 75,000. You could have nearly double the offer, 35,000. But conversely, £18,000 is real money, and I don't know what your personal ambitions are.
Keep looking around.
Do you think there's one more in it?
That's really coming.
Do you think there's one more in it? I kind of do, but I'm usually wrong.
I love that. Do you think there's one more in there? I kind of do, but I'm usually wrong.
Well, you know what it's like at home. I always get it wrong, don't I? It's a lot of money, I know, but...
I don't want to lose it.
You can't lose if you take the money, but if your heart says there's one more, then you know, I'm with you 100%.
God, it's so hard. You didn't think it was going to be this hard. It's really, really hard.
We'll do it together, yeah? Okay,
stay here.
You want me to stay?
Yeah, okay. Now we're ready for the question.
I want to stay as far away from you as possible. I don't want to be accused of influencing this at all. Are you okay?
Yes.
Joe, £18,000. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Stay. This is either going to be agony or ecstasy. Either way, she needs you there. Stay. 3, to validate that very brave decision.
9, Wayne, please.
Wayne, let's make this really clean cut. Not 35, 75 or £250,000, we're okay. Not 20,000 and we are buzzing. Thank you.
Good luck.
75's gone. It's all right. Oh, come on, positive thinking.
Okay, come on.
Positive thinking. Right, come on.
Mark number 7, please.
Come on, let's have a blue, Mark. Go on.
All the best, darling. Go on.
Blue.
20,000. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Concentrate. Focus. It's all about missing the £250,000 at this point. You have to find a blue. There's 3 of them there.
22, Debbie, please.
Debbie, it's all on you, please. Not the £250,000. Thank you. We'll see the look on Debbie's face. She's got, oh, my goodness, for that. Wow. OK. Right, you're dismissed. You can go sit down. We got there. Oh, that just for a second felt like one of those rounds. The Armageddon round. Hello. Let me do this for you. You're feeling slightly better because the 75,000's gone and the 20,000. But you must know, you've messed around with her. I think you want to come in with a sensible offer. Okay. Thank you. You've still got the £250,000. 35,000 is a fallback position. 10,000 expendable. Joe, the offer is coming after the break.
Oh, no!
Welcome back to Joe's game. Round 1, really painful. Clawed it back, low offers from the banker, then the last offer, 18,000. At last, the banker taking notice of her. However, he has placed huge significance on the loss of the 75,000 in that last round. Joe, he is now offering you £31,000. £31,000 for box number 2.
Wow.
And imagine that at the end of round 1, when I saw the look in your eyes, I saw the shoulders go. And well done, Joe. However you've done it, you've passed a message to him, and he's taking you very seriously. £31,000 is the offer, with still the $250,000 potentially sitting under the bud.
The amount of money, that's huge, isn't it?
Well, I think we've lost Mash.
Now, can I have a sweet, please?
Absolutely.
What my lovely friends think.
Now, is it what they would do sitting there, or is it what they think you should do?
What they think I should do.
Okay, it's advice for Joe. It's what should she do?
Deal.
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 No deal.
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 Deal. Deal.
Deal.
Deal. Deal.
Ideal deal.
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 Deal. Dink. Deal.
Deal.
What's that all about? Dink or no dink? Well, pretty conclusive stuff from your friends.
And the audience, please, can you stand up if you think I should no deal?
Anyone think she should go on? Ooh, and they came up like rockets. Those people who think you should no deal couldn't wait to get out of their seats. Well, what would we say that is, guys? 20%, would we think? About that? What? 21%. Thank you, Teresa. 21% and a dink. OK, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
I think all the people who want you to deal just can't take any more of this tension. Oh.
It's horrible when that $250,000's still there.
Yeah,
it's
it is,
real,
isn't it? It
real
is.
tempter. No, you can ask me the question, please.
£31,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
So pleased to get there was another deal.
You were right, there was another deal. You showed the little extra bit of courage that always worries him. He could tell, we could all tell by the look in your eyes
hard.
and the way you were shaking when you came down here that 18,000 was a lot of money and it has a special significance for you. Well done. You had the courage to go on. Courage rewarded handsomely to 31,000. Totally safe.
Oh, my God.
Right.
We've got to find the 250 now.
And now we want you to beat him now, please. 10p, £250, £10,000 in that box, and you have beaten him. Let's now play on as you would have done, but hope to find the big money.
I think I would have gone with 15, Trevor.
Trevor, you would have been next. Let's have a look.
Oh.
10p. OK. The little voice is starting in the head saying, oh, my goodness me, is this Mally's game again? And the $250,000 is sitting there on the table.
21 penny.
Penny?
I hope it's a big red.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Mally's got a very odd look on his face.
You dream it, don't you? You dream of having it there. You dream of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Hasn't been there for a while, Mally. Not there for a while, but you brought your lucky shirt. Come on, we've got to find it now.
19, Yvonne.
19, Yvonne. Please, please show us the $250,000 for the perfect game.
Yeah!
the offer would have been £18,000. So he would have gone back to that offer that gave you so much trouble, hoping, praying that actually you would go for it at this point. Would you have done, or would you have thought, no, I can get 35?
I would probably have taken it, to be honest with you.
You would have taken
I probably
18.
would have taken
You'd have
18.
said, right, enough is enough. I'm drained.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going. OK,
Yeah.
so you would have taken 18.
Yeah.
And at this point, 31 is safe. But I'm just wondering whether you actually have done something very clever and sold a £10,000 box for 31,000. That would mean that you really have beaten the banker. Did you blow 4,000, or have you done a great deal?
Oh.
Ah, 35,000 is there. Teresa, will you complete the game, please, and open box number 18? Thank you, Teresa. The 10,000 was over there. Now, tell me you're not going to worry about the difference between
No,
31,000 and 35,000. No?
No.
How do you feel now?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It's been an amazing experience. You guys are going to love it. It's brilliant. It's really brilliant.
Only if you get a result like that, believe me. Well done, Joe. £31,000. Enjoy it. Enjoy the money. 31,000 to delightful Joe, OK? Didn't beat the banker, but the margin was very narrow. Look, they're running. They are so, so pleased for her. Yes, technical victory to the banker. Monetary victory to Joe and to Mash, because they are going to enjoy that. And I think an entertainment victory for us all. And that's probably the reason why you'll be back tomorrow afternoon when once again, in the Double Deal Week, we have £10,000 available to you if you call us. I'll see you tomorrow. Look forward to it. Bye-bye.